We recently got the chance to take Ford's feisty little Fiesta ST out for a quick drive in the Rocky Mountains and on the road course at High Plains Raceway. Here's what we found. First off, the Fiesta ST is the baseline for Ford's high-performance cars. Starting at less than $21,000, you get a fully outfitted pocket rocket that's track-capable right off the showroom floor. With nearly 200 horsepower and a car that weighs only 2,742 pounds, a close-ratio 6-speed manual transmission, a stout suspension, and big brakes, it offers something most in its class do not. Our tester was equipped with the Recaro seat package, which does add about $2,000, but oh so well worth it. They're snug and tight, comfortable, and as we found at the track, necessary. The cabin is also on the snug size, being Ford's smallest car offered in the States, but there's plenty of head and legroom to be had for at least the driver and the front seat passenger. Fit and finish gets high marks, especially given the entry-level price point of the Fiesta. It of course is available with all the latest infotainment gear Ford offers if you want it. Exterior styling of the ST is more aggressive than the standard Fiesta, with larger 17-inch alloy wheels, a deeper front fascia, ground effects rear bumper with mean-looking exhaust, and a tidy roof spoiler. It's mean and threatening in a cute sort of way without being overly boy racer. It's a car that you can park in your driveway without the neighbors thinking you're nuts. Out on the road, the 197 horsepower 1.6-liter EcoBoost engine provides rip-snorting snick from gear to gear. In shorter, more confined spaces, you get a good sense of speed pretty quickly. On patchy pavement, you do feel the stiffer springs and dampers, the steering wheel tugging occasionally under full power. Overall, however, the ride is pretty good considering its sporting intention. Steering feel in the curves on these roads is also better than expected for electric power steering. Torque steer isn't that horrible, as this engine really doesn't come on until you're rolling higher in the revs anyway. We did get some track time with the Fiesta ST, which is where we saw both some of its commendable strengths and a couple of its categorical limitations. The good, of course, is all its talent and finesse on the road course. Right out of the box, it offers up tight, sharp handling with a chassis seemingly built for this. Rotating around curves is a joy both by turning the quick steering, but also it comes around nicely and predictably with a light lift off the throttle. Though the brakes aren't huge by track standard, they never let me down after repeated laps tapping them hard off the straightaways. Where the Fiesta shows its limitation is out here in the wide open spaces where its 1.6-liter engine can get a little bit out of breath on the straights. While offering good power out of tight spots, it can't stretch its legs in the long play like a more powerful engine can. Luckily, this was all small beans, as it didn't cut into the fun factor at all. All in, our tester was stickered at under $24,000, which is a phenomenal bargain for any car you can pull out of your driveway and straight to the racetrack for a day of real fun. Even if the racetrack isn't on your map, this is a car that can make the daily commute home from work worth watching the clock for. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear more about our test drives and auto news reports. I'm Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. I hope you enjoyed the ride.